Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Namaskar and welcome back to Amar Bharati Samskrita YouTube channel, where we are now studying the Shemushi CBSE Class 10 Sanskrit textbook. In the previous video of this playlist, we looked at an English explanation of the lesson part of the Tritiya Pathyah, third lesson, Vyayamah Sarvada, Pathyah. In this video, we look at the exercises along with an English explanation of the solutions to the questions. Now we go to the questions. First question. Ekapadena uttaram likhata. Answer in one word. In Sanskrit. Paramam arogyam kasmat upajayate. The greatest kind of health, from where does it come? From where does it get born? Vyaayaamah, from exercise. From exercise comes great health. That's the meaning of this answer. Kasya mamsam sthiri bhavati. Whose muscles will get stable? Vyayamah abhiratasya. Of a person who is engaged in exercise. Vyayamah abhiratasya mamsam sthiri bhavati. Next, sada kaha pathyah. At all times, what is beneficial? Vyayamah. Exercise is beneficial always. Kaihi pumbhihi sarveshu rutushu vyayamah kartavyah. By what kind of men should exercise be done in all the seasons? Atma hitaishibhihi pumbhihi. By those who desire their own welfare or their own well-being, exercise has to be done in all the seasons. Vyayamasvinna gatrasya samipam kena upasarpanti. For a person who is engaged in exercise, what things don't come near him? Answer is vyadhayah. Diseases don't come near a person who is engaged in exercise. So these are the 5 answers to the 5 questions on this page. We go further. Adholikitanam prashnanam uttarani Samskrita bhashaya likhata. Answer the following questions in Sanskrit. Kidrisham karma vyayamam sangitam kathyate. What kind of work or activity is termed as Vyayamah or exercise, is named as Vyayamah or exercise? Sharira ayasa jananam karma Vyayama sangitam kathyate. That which causes effort to the body, strenuous work to the body, that is called as Vyayama or exercise. Sharira ayasa jananam karma Vyayama sangitam kathyate. Vyaayamat kim upajayate. From exercise, what all things get generated? Shramaklama pipasoshna shitadinam sahishnuta arogyam cha vyaayamat upajayate. Klama means the ability to perform strenuous work. Klama pipasoshna shitadinam sahishnuta. The tolerance or the endurance to tolerate fatigue, thirst, shitadinam, ushna shitadinam, heat and cold, and arogyam, good health, will be caused by exercise. Jara kasya sakasham sahasana samadhirohati. Old age, suddenly, it does not come to which person? Jara vyayamabhiratasya sakasham sahasana samadhirohati. Old age does not come suddenly to a person who is engaged in exercise. Jara vyayama abhiratasya sakasham sahasana samadhirohati. Kasya viruddhamapi bhojanam paripachyate. For which person is he capable of digesting even improper kind of food? Vyayamam nityam kurvataha viruddhamapi bhojanam paripachyate. For a person who is engaged in exercise daily, even improper kind of food gets digested properly. So he will not have any digestion problems. Kiyata balena vyayamah kartavyah. With what kind of effort should one do exercise? Balasya ardhena vyayamah kartavyah. Balasya ardhena means with one's person's half of his strength he should do exercise. Ardha balasya lakshanam kim. What is an indication of half the strength? Yada hridisthana sthito vayuhu vaktram prapadyate. When the air or the wind located in the heart region or in the lung region reaches the head, which means when it causes breathlessness or shortness of breath or difficulty in breathing, tadeva ardha balasya lakshanam asti. That itself has an indication of half the strength. At that time the person should pause and reduce the exercise which he is doing. So these are the 6 answers to the 6 questions on this page. उदाहरणम् अनुसृत्य कोष्ठकगतेषु पदेषु तृतीया विभक्तिं प्रयुज्य रिक्तस्थानानि पूरयेत. As in the example, fill in the blanks with the tritiya vibhakti of the words given in the brackets. Yatha vyayamah, here he says guna, and we have to put the tritiya vibhakti gunaihi hinamapi. A person who is bereft of gunas also, it makes him sudarshanam, it makes him look good. Next here, balasyardha vyayamah kartavyah. Balasyardhena vyayamah kartavyah is the first answer. So tritiya vibhakti of balasyardha is balasyardhena. Next, vyayama sadrisham kinchit sthaulyapakarsanam nasti. Vyayamena sadrisham kinchit sthaulyapakarsanam nasti is the tritiya vibhakti prayoga. Next, vidya. Vidya is a strilinga word. We have to use the tritiya vibhakti of vidya is vidyaya vina jivanam nasti. That is the sentence. Vidyaya vina jivanam nasti. Charana. Saha charana khanjah asti. Charanena. Tritiya vibhakti is charanena khanjah asti. Supakaraha dash nasika is the word there. Nasika is also a strilinga pada. So nasikaya. Supakaraha nasikaya bhojanam jighrati. So he kind of smells the food by means of his nose. Nasikaya is the nose. These are the 5 answers to the 5 questions on this page. We go further. Before we go further, we need to know some interrogative words or questioning words. Kaha is who in masculine, ka is who in feminine, kim is what in neuter, kutra is where, kati is how many, kada is when, kutaha is from where, katham is how, kimartham is why, kidrishaha is what kind of or what type of in masculine, kidrishi is what kind of or type of in feminine, and kidrisham is what kind of and what type of or what type of in neuter. We also need to know the kim shabda, pullinga, strilinga and napumsakalinga forms. Pullinga forms are kaha kauke, kam kaukan, kena kabhyam kaihi, kasmai kabhyam kebhyah, kasmat kabhyam kebhyah, kasya kayoho kesham, kasmin kayoho keshu. In Strilinga the forms are kake kaha, kamke kaha, kaya kabhyam kabhihi, kasyai kabhyam kabhyah, kasyah kabhyam kabhyah, kasyah kayoho kasam, kasyam kayoho kasu. In Napumsakalinga the forms are kimke kani, and kena kabhyam kaihi. Like that it will go for the Napumsakalinga. From Tritiya it is common with Pullinga. Now let us go to the questions. Sthula padamadhritya prashna nirmanam kurta. Frame questions using words in bold. Sharirasya ayasa jananam karma vyayamah iti katyate. Sharirasya is a shashti vibhakti ekavachana in Pullinga. So we should say kasya. Kasya is the word to use there. Shashti ekavachana. So the answer is kasya ayasa jananam karma vyayamah iti katyate. We should not forget the question mark symbol at the end of each sentence. Arayah Vyayaminam na ardayanti. Arayah is Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana in Pullinga, so it should be K. So what is answer is K Vyayaminam na ardayanti. Next, Atma Hitaishibhi Sarvadaa Vyayamah Kartavyah. This is Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. So in Pullinga it is Kaihi, in Strilinga it is Kabhihi. So we can either use Kaihi or Kabhihi as the answer to this question. So Kaihi Sarvada Vyayamah Kartavyah or Kabhihi Sarvada Vyayamah Kartavyah is the question to be posed for getting this answer. Vyayamam kurvatah viruddham bhojanam api paripachyate. Viruddham bhojanam means this type of food is the answer here. So we should ask what type of food is what type of, will come in neuter. Kidrisham will be the answer for this question. So Vyayamam kurvatah kidrisham bhojanam api paripachyate. Vyayamam kurvatah viruddham bhojanam api paripachyate. This is the question, this is the answer. Gatranam subhibhaktata vyayamena sambhavati. Gatranam is Shishti Vibhakti Bahuvachana. So Kesham is the question to be posed, is the word to be used. Kesham. Shishti Bahuvachana is the word to be used. So Kesham Subhibhaktata Vyayamena Sambhavati is the question to be posed. This brings me to the end of this particular question. We go to the next question. Shashta Shlokasya Bhavamashritya Riktasthanani Purayeta. Fill in the blanks using the essence of the Shloka 6. So we'll look at the answers. Vainateyasya Samipe Uragahana Gachanti. Vainateyasya of Garuda Samipe, nearness of Garuda, Uragahana Gachanti. The snakes do not go near to Garuda. Evameva, like this, Vyaayaminah Janasya Samipam Vyadhayaha Nagachanti. In the same way, for a person who is doing exercise, diseases don't go near him. Vyayamaha Vayorupa Gunahinam Api Janam Sudarshanam Karoti. For a person who is Hinam, who is bereft of young age and good looks and also qualities, it makes him look good. So for reference, I have shown you the 6th shloka for your reference to see on this page. Vainateyasya Gachanti Yadhayaha Sudarshanam are the 4 answers on this page. We go further. Vyaayamasya labhaha iti vishayam adhikritya panchavakyeshu Samskrita bhashaya ekam anuchedam likhata. Write a paragraph having 5 sentences in Sanskrit on the benefits of exercise. Vyayamasya labhaha. So we will see the 5 sentences. Vyayamena sharira upachayah kantihi gatranam suvibhaktata cha prapyate is the first sentence. Vyayamat shrama klama pipasoshna shitadinam sahishnuta upajayate is the second sentence. Vyayamena sthaulyapakarsanam api bhavati is the third sentence. Vyayaminam martyam arayah balat na ardayanti is the fourth sentence. Vyayaminam jara sahasa akramya na samadhi rohati. This is the fifth sentence. So these are the 5 sentences. You can look at the meanings of these sentences by looking at the Anvaya given in the previous video on the lesson part of this particular lesson, because these sentences are taken from your shlokas themselves, and from the Anvayas of your shlokas we have converted them to simple sentences in Sanskrit and given them to you. Go to the next question. Yatha nirdesham uttarata, do as directed. Tatkritva tu sukham deham atra visheshana padam kim. In this sentence, tatkritva tu sukham deham, identify the adjective. The answer is sukham. Sukham deham. So sukham is the adjective in this particular sentence. Next question. Vyadhayo nopasarpanti vainate mivoragaha asmin vakye kriyapadam kim. So the question is, in this sentence, identify the verb. Vyadhayo nopasarpanti vainateya mivoragaha. The answer is Na upasarpanti, in that upasarpanti is the verb. Come near is the verb. Do not come near is na upasarpanti is the meaning in this sentence, but upasarpanti is the verb in this sentence. We go further. पुंभिरात्म हितैषिभिः अत्र पुरुषैः इत्यर्थे किं पदं प्रयुक्तम्? In this sentence, identify the word having the same meaning as purushaihi, by men or by people is the word. So the answer is pumbhihi. Puman is a person, a man. Pumbhihi is by people. That is purushaihi becomes is the synonym or the same meaning word is pumbhihi. Deeptagni त्वम अनालस्यम सिरत्वम लाघवम रजा इति वाक्यात् गौरवम इति पदस्य विपरीतार्थकम पदम चित्वा लिखता. In this sentence, identify the word which has the opposite meaning of gauravam. Gauravam means heaviness. Guru is heavy, so gauravam is heaviness. So we should find out the word which means lightness. The answer is laghavam. Laghavam means lightness. So exercise gives lightness to the body is the meaning in the sentence. So lightness, laghavam, is the opposite of gauravam. Next one, last one. Nachasti sadrisham tena kinchit sthaulyapakarsanam asmin vakye tena iti sarvanama padam kasmai prayuktam. In this sentence, identify the word which is addressed by the pronoun tena. So kasmai is the word, is the question asked here. So we say Vyayamaya prayuktam. Vyayamaya, exercise. It is addressing exercise is what is the answer to this particular question. We go further. Nimnalikitanam avyayanam riktasthaneshu prayogam kuruta. Fill in the blanks using the indeclinables given on top. Sahasa, api, sadrisham, sarvada, yada, sada, anyatha. Let us look at the answers. Sarvada vyayamah kartavyah. Vyayama, exercise is to be done always. Dash, yada manushyah samyak rupena vyayamam karoti. When a person does exercise in the proper way, tada saha sada swastha tishtati. Then he is healthy at all times. He is always healthy. Vyayamena asundaraha api sundaraha bhavanti. Those who are not beautiful also will look beautiful. Api is also. Vyayamina janasya sakasham vardhakyam sahasa na ayati. For a person who is engaged in exercise, old age does not come suddenly or immediately is the meaning of the sentence. Vyayamena sadrisham kinchit sthaulyapakarsanam nasti. There is nothing equivalent to Vyayama or exercise in terms of reduction of fat or obesity, reduction of obesity. Vyayamam samiksha eva kartavyam anyatha vyadhayah ayanti. Exercise has to be done after proper consideration, otherwise there will be diseases which will come. So these are the answers to the questions on this page. We go further. Udaharanam anusritya vachya parivartanam kurta. Convert the following sentences from passive to active. This column, karma vachyam, is telling you passive sentences. We have to convert them to active sentences in this column. For example, atma hitaishibhi vyayamah kriyate is to be converted to atma hitaishinaha vyayamam kurvanti. We have to convert like that. First one, balavata viruddhamapi bhojanam pachyate. So the conversion to active will make it balavan viruddhamapi bhojanam pachati. So the pachati will make it into active form. Balavan is to be used. Janaihi vyayamena kantihi labhyate. So the answer is janaha vyayamena kantim labhante. So this is the active voice sentence and the left one is the passive voice sentence. Mohanena patha pathyate. Mohanaha patham pathati is the answer, active voice. Lataya geetam giyate. Lata geetam gayati is the active voice sentence. So these are sentences on the left are passive voice and the same sentences written in active voice look like this. We go further. Adholikiteshu tadhita padeshu prakritim pratyayam cha prithak kritva likhata. In the following tadhita padas, separate the prakriti from the pratyaya. In this column we have to write the Prakriti or the Mula Shabda, and in this column we have to write the Pratyaya. We will see the answers. Pathyatamaha is Pathya plus Tamap Pratyaya. Prakriti is Pathya and Tamap is the Pratyaya. Sahishnuta, Sahishnu plus Tal is the Pratyaya. Agnitvam, Agni plus Tva is the Pratyaya. Stiratvam, Stira plus Tva is the Pratyaya, Stira is the Prakriti. Laghavam, Laghu plus An. So this is the Prakriti, this is the Pratyaya. You can download printable version of these slides at the link given in the description below. This brings me to the end of this video and to the end of this particular lesson, Tritiyaha Pathyah Vyayamah Sarvada Pathyah. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. See you in the next video with the next lesson. YouTube Amarabharati Samskrita Shubham Bhoyat Mangalamastu Shri Krishnarpanamastu.